Hey y'all, so it has been a minute since I've made a video, but I just got super inspired because I saw a post that said life hack, help other people win. And I want to tell y'all how that is really a life hack. And the reason why I think it made me want to come and share it here is that I had a friend yesterday when I was walking my dog tell me like she is so tired of helping people and she is so abundant. So when she told me that, I was like, why? Like it works out so well for you. And she's like, I don't know, I'm just tired. I'm like, what's going on? Like, you're not usually in that space. So I want to tell people who may be tired and they feel like I'm a giver, I should stop giving. I feel like when you start sharing and not gatekeeping things is when you truly receive abundance. Like, we're so scared to share. We are so scared to share because we feel like there is not enough in the world. But when you truly view the world as an abundant space and believe that there is enough for everyone, you start to operate in that space, which means you start to realize like, oh, that means there's enough for me. So I don't have to worry about someone else or compare myself or worry about what they're doing, because I know that if I just keep working on what I'm working on, like, the road will be paved for me. So my hair looks a mess. I want to do a lock journey update. It's been almost a year. Wow, in 3 weeks, it'll almost be a year since I've had locks. So that would be a great time actually to do a video and update you guys on that. But just wanted to come on and say that. I felt like, you know, that was such a good message of like, you really like get abundance when you just share. I'm not saying like don't be discerning, but a perfect example of why I'm bringing this up is that, you know, if you are in the spiritual space or whatever workspace you're in, sometimes it might feel like if I tell information, then I'll like be giving someone else the footing. Or if you have a small business, you might think like, oh, I don't want to tell them how my product is made, or I don't want to put too much out there because someone might copy it or mimic it. But the reality is, like, the more information you give people, especially if you are someone who is teaching a subject, is the more likely they'll buy into your course or your product, because you're literally giving them all the information they need. They now trust you as an expert. They don't necessarily want to actually go out there and do it themselves, which is why they're really looking for someone who's knowledgeable and open about sharing the information. So again, I'm gonna keep this brief. I need to unplug. I think a lot of people do. We spend a lot of time on our phones, and there is a better system for staying connected, but also living in the present moment. So as I'm learning that balance, which is why I've taken time away from YouTube, because I really want to build things out in a very simple way and also build consistency and good habits into my routine and my work ethic. I've been living in California for 10 years, acting, doing brand work, doing influencing, and not really realizing that I was building towards this, creating my own platform and also my own brand. So even with the apothecary. So it's just like very interesting, and I'm somewhat rambling, but I know y'all on my vibe. So because of all of that, I've taken time to step back, because I'm like, I need to figure out how to do this in a more efficient way. And as a projector, we are great at systems. If you don't know, I'm a human design reader and I read charts. I also do I guess life coaching, because I do intuitive messages, but also I study esoteric wisdoms and have spiritual practices. So I kind of incorporate that into what I do. But oh my goodness, I'm saying so much. But long story short, and I have to do an ADHD update. That's still a thing. So long story short, yeah, there's just been a lot of taking a step back, figuring out how to go forward and build proper systems as a human design projector. That is my aura type. So as projectors, we are great at building out systems. We are great at figuring things out on a big picture level. But the energy to do it, we have it, but it really has to be channeled in the right way. And I'm learning how to channel my energy properly so that I can, you know, see all the things I want to see into fruition. Along with human design, I've been reading a lot about manifestation, and I know people don't think the two go hand in hand, but I honestly feel like they do. But it's really about ingraining it in your spirit and your thoughts so that it shows through in your actions and your body can follow like the path it's meant to. I'll put it that way, and you can live out your design. I'll talk more about that. My plan is to build out more videos on human design, more videos on CMOS. But I figured while I'm doing all these things, I can just give you guys updates and share little wisdoms in between. So love you guys. Thank you for your patience if you've been like looking out for videos, and if you are new here, definitely check out the other videos I've made on human design. I have a video called What is Human Design? I'll link that video. I have a video about my ADHD. I'll probably link that video too. And maybe a video about my pregnancy journey. I'm a new mom, which is why time is so limited. And I'm in the bathroom recording. But yeah, stay tuned. It'll be fun to watch me on this growth journey. I've been getting a message that this is what I'm meant to do. I literally had a reading and someone told me like, you're gonna be a YouTuber. I also went to YouTube Space and had someone tell me that I should do YouTube there. I worked with a friend who worked with a YouTuber, who now has over 1 million followers. So it's really cool to just like see the people around me, even when I've been acting, see the people around me like blow up and like blossom, and really seeing that it's more of a spiritual journey and not so much of a, I want to look like this or I want to appear as this, but it's truly like showing up as yourself and being able to be vulnerable and hold yourself accountable. Because when you share your stories, you also let people see who you really are, and they feel safe to be who they are. So they're like, wow, oh, I've been going through that too. And if I went through that and she's went through that, or he went through that, or they went through that, then, you know, it's not, you know, we can all do it and we can all achieve the things we want. And I think when we do, and when people realize that they can create the worlds that they want just by believing in it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Oh, I can't wait for that moment. I can't wait till like I hit 1 million subscribers and I could look back at this video and I'm like, wow, look at the community I built, look at the people I connected with. I want to cry a little bit because that, like, my soul felt that, like my projector self lit up. Wow. Look at me getting all vulnerable. This feels like MTV True Life. And as a kid, I wanted to be made on MTV. So I feel like this whole journey has been really doing that for myself. And to live in the future and to live in a place where you can really create your life. Like, as a Black woman in the United States, as a West Indian American, like, I get so happy every day because, like, once I started living in a space of gratitude, I realized, wow, I created my life. I was able to live in the building I live in. I was able to meet the person I wanted to in terms of love, and even just like the friendships, the connections. I'm continuing to do that. Even the child I have now, like, she is such a blessing. So, like, trust and believe that you can see the things that you want in your life. I had 2 cars. The 2 cars that I wanted, I manifested. And it was not because I just like said, oh, I'm gonna just like get that. It was because I was actively doing the work, because I always saw myself owning a car, you know, and when I had the opportunity to get one, I picked the particular one I wanted because I, you know, at that time was able to do so. So, like, it's just amazing. And this is me again manifesting. We write our worlds, and We do so by trusting the process. It is not an easy journey, which is why I got emotional. I had no idea that I would still be trying to build my YouTube. I thought that I would already be in the habits and patterns of consistency, and a lot of things happened. I found out I had ADHD. I found out I was pregnant. I started a CMOS business during COVID. So it's like, yeah, life be lifing. So I'm looking forward to lifing in a positive way and seeing amazing things happen in my world and updating you guys, and I don't know, the growth. I'm looking forward to the growth, but also part of that is knowing that I've never wanted to grow so much until I wanted to do something to help others, until I had a child who brought that out in me as well. Like, I always thought I wanted to help others, but my spirit truly shifted in the last year, and specifically the 9 months of pregnancy. But even after birth, like once you become a parent, it changes you, where you're like, wow, like, what is my purpose? What am I truly here for? Like, kind of went through a baby existential crisis. I was like, wait, what is real? You see your body do things you've never seen it do, and you're like, what is life, yo? And then life happens, and you realize, wow, you could get on the other side. And then you realize, wow, I've just unlocked whole new levels of compassion because I've been around mothers. I have a mother. You know, like, you just realize that life is so much different for other people, and now you are living a different life than you've led. So you jump timelines. So when you feel like you know what life is, life's. But yeah, I'll keep this update short. It's now at 12 minutes. I think every YouTuber says that. But yeah, I'm in a really great mood because I'm happy I'm recording. I love doing this, and I can't wait to build this out in my projector way. Stay tuned.